We are. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be doing some Go Battle Week today. Do some battles before I have to go into work in a couple hours. So it won't be too long of a stream, maybe like an hour or two, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I really only have like about less than 2 hours, realistically. So let's just jump into some battles here. And I'm going to run my OG team, even though we do got Annihilate running around in these fields. Let's see. Oh yeah, I could evolve my one Hundo Primeape. I don't have a PvP Great League Annihilate that I have found just yet. Okay, this is a little tough. I'm going to save swap to Tentacruel here. We're going to have to try to call the dig. They could bait here, which would be really good for them. I'm just gonna shield. Alright, it was dig, so that's good. I should have just went for Scald first. But yeah, Acid Spray, just to get more damage off. They probably won't shield, which would actually be pretty decent for us. We'll see though. Okay. If they bait me here, this is bad, but I could shield this if it's Thunderbolt. Okay. I might be able to just barely. Okay, that was really clutch. Okay, in comes Venusaur. I could have thrown Acid Spray, but might as well just throw Scald. It's probably better to get attack drop. Dang, they did actually shield too. Alright, so this is a tough one, but we're probably gonna have to just bring in Scrafty here to kind of like take the move. Plus we don't really have a good matchup against Gligar with Scrafty anyways. Definitely a tough first battle. Tough team to try to break through. Okay. See if they commit the shield or not. If they do, that would be amazing. Come on. Yes. Okay. It's gonna be tough, but we might still have play. The Venusaur has so much energy though. I probably should have just switched right away after getting the shield. Yeah. It's gonna be a tough one. If I can live one Frenzy, I'm good. I think I can. Oh, actually, I don't know. I don't know, because I have to take this. Yeah, I might be in a pickle now. Because the Venusaur definitely has enough. I think it has 2 loaded, but they could just farm down Scrafty at this point anyways. Oh my gosh, actually I could have got there. But yeah, I knew they had a lot of energy on it, so they were going to be able to get that double frenzy. I think I barely was actually going to win that. Maybe if I just switched instantly, so I didn't let them get a little bit of a farm down. But then at the same time, would it have made that much of a difference? Because then they wouldn't really have that little bit of energy on Scrafty either to get to the foul play. Good game though. Alright, let's see what we get in our second battle here. I haven't been playing too much, but I want to see if I can maybe get veteran today. I don't know though. We'll have to see how the luck of the draw is and if we can get some good switches and baits and all that. So we got like a tongue lead, which is super good for us. I could just go for Power Punch, but they pretty much aren't going to shield here. So I might as well just throw foul play. More than likely we'll try to preserve Scrafty after we remove like a tongue here. Okay, so yeah, they bring in Annihilate. We're going to switch into Cresselia because we are running Confusion Cresselia. which allows us to kind of like fast attack it down. Still got to be careful with the Annihilate though, because Shadow Ball definitely hits like a truck. They could bait here. I might as well just commit the shield. Okay, so they do go for Shadow Ball. I shouldn't have even thrown this. I could have just farmed it at this point. If I would have thrown this before Shadow Ball, that would have been good, but they're just going to let it go. Wait, what? They don't actually let it go. I don't think this could be double Shadow Ball. Oh wait, it is. Dang. I kind of messed that one up. Alright, I'll just build up energy on Scrafty, because Tentacruel can actually deal with Lickitung. I should have been counting there, that's the issue. I'll let one Body Slam go through, and then I'll just throw Foul Play. Okay, they go for Power Whip, good call. Get a little bit more damage off there. They'll probably let it go, but it depends on what they have in the back. But I'm thinking it's weak to Scrafty. Okay, it's Skeledirge, so this is actually not too bad for us. I'm not going to bait here. Honestly, I'm going to just take the Shadow Ball, because I should be able to take one. And they do actually try to go for the bait. And yeah, pretty much we just double Scald here. Alright, yeah. GG. That was a close one. We kind of messed up with the Annihilate. I should have just been counting it. I didn't think it had double Shadow Ball there. But yeah. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have lost Switch, but still worked out pretty good for us with Tentacruel in the end because of the Skeledirge matchup. Also, calling that bait put us ahead. Alright, so we're 1-1 this set. Let's see how this goes. Alright, we get Annihilate Bleed. I'm going to safe swap to Tentacruel. Okay, so they bring in Lantern. I usually go for Scald. Because they just don't shield, and this does more damage overall. Dang, I wasn't even going to shield. I got pretty lucky with that bait. Yeah, honestly, this is a tough matchup. It's like a pretty hard counter situation. Annihilate has a pretty decent matchup on the team. I think I might just let this go at this point. I suppose I can wait out the timer. I mean, to be fair, there's still a chance, depending on what their last Pokemon is, but I have a feeling it's gonna counter my backline. Just a slight suspicion. We'll see though, because we can get lucky, and maybe we have like a great matchup. Yeah, so it's Skarmory. I don't know if we can win this one. We do have a lot of energy on Scrafty though. Hey Tim, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Maybe I could have gotten away with throwing a foul play there on Annihilate before switching out. That might have been better. Dang, didn't get lucky with any attack drops either, but that's, you know, that's RNG. I can't rely on that. Yeah, this is a tough one. Good battle for them. I do think it would have been more optimal though to throw the foul play on Scrafty before switching out. Yeah. I mean, regardless, at this point, I can't get to... I don't think I can get to 2 more foul plays. Yeah, it's not possible. Yeah, that was a tough one, but I feel like I could have adjusted differently in this match too. GG's. Even these type of battles that feel like, you know, we get a bad lead and then a bad switch, there's ways to play around it. There's so many times I've been able to actually overcome this type of battles, and I can already see, like, if like catching the bait, for example, on Lantern, like the first one, if I would have been like, yeah, that's definitely bait, I had a suspicion it might be, but I still shielded anyways, because a lot of times they just go straight Thunderbolts. If I would have not shielded there, that would have been insanely good for my switch. Alright, so we get a Bastiodon lead, which is pretty good for us, so let's see what they got. Okay, they bring in Victory Bell as a safe swap. I'm going to actually switch into Cresselia, since we are running Confusion Cresselia, and we can kind of just like farm this thing down. I'm not even going to shield because I can live the move, and pretty much I don't really want to be giving Bastiodon much of a farm down anyways, because they'll probably bring it right back in. I'll throw a Grass Knot, get some chunk. It's like not a lot of damage, but it's still something. And yeah, we'll just kind of Confusion down until it farms us down with Smackdown. And then from there, it's just a matter of bringing Scrafty again. They'll probably switch out, and then hopefully Tentacruel just does good against the backline. Looks like we're getting one more Grass Knot off here. Which is fun, you know? Like, that's a lot of damage just from a Cresselia just going into that, you know? So I'll just wait out the timer and bring back in our boy Scrafty, and it does end up being a Wigglytuff, so I can bring a Tentacruel, which just completely destroys. That was some degenerate team right there. What was that? Like, Bastiodon, Leafeon, or excuse me, Razor Leaf, and Charm. I said Leafeon. Good. Good. Excellent. I love seeing Charmers with this team. It's one of my favorite things to bring a Tentacruel on an Azumarill, even just like a fairy type in general. Alright, let's see. Speak of the devil. Alright, so in this scenario, I always safe swap to Cresselia. Okay, so they bring in Koffagrigus. Very cool. Alright. I think I'll shield once. Dang. I knew they were going to throw Dark Pulse there too, but... yeah, good call. Good call on their end for sure. If we got the attack drop, that'd be insane. Come on, game. Just give me RNG for once. Alright, we'll try our best though. I'm just gonna let the Shadow Ball go through, honestly. So I'll bring in Scrafty, and pretty much just go for a foul play. Our hopes are somehow Tentacruel can do something amazing here. Alright, we'll just let this go through. Okay. Alright, I'm throwing the foul play. Probably could have built more energy, but at the same time, not really. Okay, so they have a Toxapeck in the back. Alright. I'm gonna go for Acid Spray first. That way my Scalds will hit a little harder. And then we can, like, chip a bit more damage with Poison Jab. It's definitely an interesting one. I'm gonna shield the first Sludge Wave in the hopes that I can get an attack drop here. If I get an attack drop, that would be so amazing. Please, I don't think I've gotten one at all so far. Please. RNGesus. Yes. Love to see that. Let's see how much this does now. I'm hoping we can tank it a lot better. Dang, that's huge. Alright. I'm just kind of sacking Scrafty here. They do shield. Cool. So we gotta make sure we kind of preserve. I don't know, it's kind of tough. I feel like they have the Sludge Wave now. We didn't catch the move, so that kind of failed. Guess we'll see. Actually, though, we might still be okay. They are throwing energy. I thought they were just going to farm me. That's what I was worried about, is that they would just farm me straight down. Alright. It all comes down to these final moments. Dang. Yeah, I think I just died of this. Unless they threw a play rough here. Dang it. Yeah, I still can't live. Well played. Yeah, that was a good call. I was hoping to catch the move on Toxapex. That would have been like the game-changing part. But even then, it still would have been like kind of dicey with the Azumarill. GG's. That was a tough first set. But we'll take it. It's a good warm-up set. Definitely shows there's going to be some tough competition here. So where did I put... Why... Hold on real quick, I want to see something. I put the chat on the thing, but I don't see it. Oh wait, it is there. Oh, it must... Hold on, let me change it to be... something else. Let's see... 1 second. Alright. I think that's better. Let me copy this real quick. I'm just testing something. Test. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. So let's jump into our next battle. Dun, 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 dun. Two threes, 3 2s. It's all about those 1 4s and 4 1s. Oh yeah. Alright, so we get a Lantern lead. I'll actually stay in, even though Lantern actually can flip this match. Gotta be careful. It almost looks like they stopped attacking. We'll see if that's the case. So I'm gonna throw the foul play here. It goes through. Oh my gosh. They're not even here. Wow. Thanks for the farm down. So now do I have to finish this? I have to finish this entire fight. Well, I mean... Okay. I don't know what just happened. GG's, I guess. I feel bad. Maybe they had like an internet issue. Maybe they were like in a car, or like they had bad connection outside. Because sometimes when you're in a moving vehicle and you do stuff like you're trying to play a battle, it'll like just stop you. But it's like kind of like you're in Clockwork Orange where you're watching, you're still seeing the battle play out, but you can't do anything about it. Alright, this is a pretty great lead. Okay, we get the Galarian Wheezing switch in, which means that we can bring in Tentacruel safely. If I'm not mistaken, there's really nothing this has that can actually hit me hard. Yeah. Yeah, we could tank that relatively good. So I'm just gonna go straight for a Scald here. Thanks again for tuning into the stream. I'm trying to see if we can make the OG team work. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Maybe they already left. What is with this set, yo? I mean, I'll take it. Wow. This person just force quit their game. This is great. I kind of like it. I mean, just get to practice my swiping motions. Ah, the perfect way to pull off a water move in Go Battle League. It's raining too. Yeah, so pretty much what's going on, the person force quit the game, they didn't top left. They just got so mad that I like hard countered their switch. They just closed the game, they had to like walk away. Honestly, they'll probably like reopen the game in like a minute. And start like looking, you know what I mean, who knows what they're doing. But more than likely that's gonna be the case. That'd be funny if they were like trying to bait me into like feeling comfortable, and then like somehow they can like overcome all three of my Pokemon with like one Pokemon in the back. Just one switch changed it all. I'm just gonna bring Scrafty. He has like a secret Pokemon. Alright, well this set is already kind of like degenerate. Like I said though, we take them. I mean, I probably could use them right now, honestly. Help me get it to veteran. Let's get a full team, a full set of people just rage quitting. Alright, so, okay, this is gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna safe swap here to Tentacruel. Alright, so they bring in Diggersby. Okay. Hopefully we get an attack drop, but we'll see what's up with that. Dang, that still hits hard. I'll shield the first one. Dang it. I should have just gone for Scald, but I have a feeling they will actually shield this, because if I flip switch, it's really bad for them. Yeah. I'm gonna take this one. I feel like this is not Scorching Sand, but I have to shield anyways. Okay, it is. So I guess that was good. I did shield. They switched the Golbat. I could have gone for Acid Spray here. Actually, would have been pretty clutch, but getting this damage off would be good too. Okay, they do shield. The attack drop's actually pretty significant, because we're pretty much like taking a Shadow Ball to the face right now. Yeah. Probably would have been better to go for the Acid Spray, but I'm just trying to get rid of this Golbat with a farm down, hopefully. No, it can Shadow Ball me, but I guess I'm hoping that Scrafty actually has a pretty good matchup in their backline. That's all I'm really counting on at this point. Dang it, they got the Poison Fang off. I should have maybe brought in Tentacruel, because it forced me to go for Power Up Punch here anyways. Yeah, it's not too ideal. I mean, it was a tough lead, but I played that pretty sloppy. Yeah, they have Deoxys defense, so that Poison Fang is actually pretty brutal right now. Unfortunately, this won't be enough damage. Yeah, honestly, getting hit by that poison fang is unfortunate. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily enough to flip the game, realistically. But I think I could have maybe potentially lived a Psycho Boost. Come on. Oh my gosh, I was so close too. Yeah, that was a tough one. Yo, what's up, Non-Stop Phoenix? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, good game. It was still close, but like I said, probably could have even just thrown the move with Cresselia and removed Golbat. That probably would have been a better call. Or even like... I'm trying to think. No, I mean... Yeah, maybe I should have just removed Golbat. Because I was trying to just like preserve the energy in Cresselia, but I knew realistically they were going to get to the double Shadow Ball. Alright, let's see what we get in this battle here. Like a tongue. That's pretty good for us. So, like I said earlier, I normally just go straight Gargantuan fan. Welcome to the stream, yeah. So, let's see. Yeah, you should just go for foul play right off the bat here. I'm not gonna shield. And then from there, have Annihilate, which is pretty frightening, I'm not gonna deny. Trying to think what's the best move here. I guess I'll bring Cresselia. Okay, they end up having Trevenant here, which actually isn't the worst case scenario. I probably could have gotten away with safe swapping in Tentacruel here. I was thinking that might be the better play. It honestly probably was. That way I could have that little bit of energy lead. They may have switched out Annihilate, and then we could have had Cresselia line up with Annihilate in the end. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna wait at the timer for a second. I'm hoping that I could potentially still pull this off. We can't even trade in this game unless we're like near each other. Unfortunately, that's like the way the game is. Yeah, this is not looking too good. Unless I catch a move. Please, let me get the attack drop. Not that that's gonna help much. But, yeah. Oh my gosh, wait though. I think they panicked. I think they panicked. Oh my gosh. We got so lucky. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's unfortunate with Pokemon Go. You have to be near people to do trades. I would definitely give you one if we could actually trade them over the internet, which you think we could. It's very strange. Oh my goodness, that was an insane battle. Thankfully, we're able to pull that one off. Okay. Alright, let's jump into the next one. I think this is the last battle of this set. Hopefully we can win it. We'll find out though. Alright, this is a great lead for us. There's been a lot of Bastiodon leads this season. What? I feel like everyone runs this. Is this like the thing now? Is this back? Because like, wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna shield this, and then I'll just farm down. That way we can just throw the... Pretty much this is like deja vu, almost. If this person also has a Charmer in the back, that'd be kind of crazy. We'll see. Maybe they'll have like Ozymeral or something. Not too sure. Cool shiny though. That's an XL shiny, dang. That's nice. So they just stopped attacking. I mean, what if I just stop attacking also? Alright. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Wait, is this the same person? No, this is a different person. This is the exact same team. Is this did someone make a video on this? Was this someone's general advice? Like, if you want to win, run that team? Because I keep running that team. My team loves facing that team. Like, that's kind of insane. Like, Pokemon Go GBL is not always as simple as just pressing fast attack moves. It's actually probably even harder to play teams like that at times. Like, my team actually is pretty much a fast move pressure team. Like, I'm running Confusion Cresselia, you know, it's wild. But I've been running this team since like season 3. It's crazy, it still kind of works. Tentacruel's gotten buffed over the seasons though. This is the best Tentacruel's ever been. Having Skull that can lower attack makes, or like the higher chance of it is actually insane for Tentacruel. I don't think that was working. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, I'm digging it. Like, I've been seeing a lot of Bastiodon and Victory Bells. Like, I played 2 sets, I think, yesterday, and pretty much most of them were, like, very similar. Alright, so we always stay in on Skarmory because we can flip this. It all comes down to how they want to shield, not shield. I usually just go straight foul plays because they typically don't shield. But if they do shield, I just go straight foul play and double shield. Okay, so they don't. That's great. In this scenario, if they don't shield, it's bad if we go for Power Up Punch. So we pretty much need to just double foul play here to make sure we remove Skarmory. Because if they predict that we're baiting here, they'll live and get to the Sky Attack, and then we have to commit a shield, and then they have 2 shields. Which isn't always bad, but it can be pretty bad. Alright, so this is... I should have maybe switched faster. Yeah, so that worked out, I guess. But Gligar is not necessarily like our best switch in. We just kind of have to like use Cresselia as a pivot and hopefully get like some value out of it. I mean, we've done a decent chunk with just Confusion, and more than likely we're going to get a shield here. Yeah. It's a tough call what to do. I feel like I shield because I feel like Confusion... Oh my gosh, what a good call on them to bait. Okay, so they actually have Lantern in the back. But Gligar, I think, is drained of its energy for the most part. Okay. There still might be hope. It's close, though. I'm gonna wait at the timer. Bring in Scrafty. I'm hoping they just go for Surf, but if they don't, I think it's okay too. Because we'll just farm down with... Okay. Now I farm down with Tentacruel. Come on. Alright, I had to go for Scald because if I can get the foul play off before their wing attack connects, then I win. And they might not shield thinking I'm gonna bait. Alright, good call. Tack drop. Alright, it really just comes down to if I can get the foul play off first. Come on, please. Yes. I think I got it. Yes. That was actually kind of insane, to be honest. That was a real tough one to come back from still. Very nice. I mean, we played the Skarmory matchup worked out pretty much how I said it should. Like in most case scenarios. Like we didn't want to risk them living with a bait because it's better that they have the shields than we lose that type of scenario. Because Skarmory is still kind of difficult to deal with this team. Alright, I'm gonna safe swap to Tentacruel. Okay, so they bring in Charjabug. It's fine. Just gonna let it go through. I mean, honestly, like Galvantula, Charjabug, they're kind of difficult for this team to deal with overall. So this team that we're facing is already kind of like not the ideal matchup that we could possibly face in this type of format. Yeah, I'll just bring in Scrafty, I suppose. Just tank the X-Scissor, if that's what they have. I'll play out the match. I mean, I'm just curious to see if it's like a hard counter team. Like if they have like a dark type or a steel type in the back, that would be kind of interesting. But it could be very possible and likely. I mean, it would make sense. Okay. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure we're gonna come out of this alive. Okay, so it's actually Golbat, which is kind of interesting. Maybe I should shield. If it's bait, wreck. That's actually... I kind of was thinking it could be. But yeah, great intuition on their end. They pretty much can just go for the Shadow Ball here. It's probably better I shield even if it is Poison Fang. Yeah. Alright, hopefully I can like play out the timer here for a second. That way I can remove this defense drop that I currently have. I'm hoping to do that here. Yeah, okay, perfect. I think we might be able to just barely win this one. We'll see. It's gonna be extremely close. Like maybe I should have tried to catch a move there instead of just switching to Scrafty. But yeah, I knew I could just barely probably get there. Wow, that's pretty insane. GG. That was such a bad matchup for me too. I can't believe I even won that. That's why you don't just throw matches, you know? Like the way I felt inside from like the first half of the battle, I was like, wow, how am I gonna bring it back from that? But then they end up having Golbat and it's like, wow. Perfect scenario for Confusion Cresselia. Regular Cresselia couldn't do anything there, unless it's running Future Sight, of course, but... Alright, I'm gonna safe swap to Cresselia on Azumarill. They bring in a lone Sandslash. Okay. Shadow variant, in fact. Hit it with the Moonblast. It's kind of crazy how much damage I'm actually doing here. And we did get an attack drop with Moonblast. Let's see if that's actually significant. If I can flip this match, that's kind of crazy. It might even be worth double shielding just to flip this matchup. I mean, I don't even think I need to. I can commit like one shield probably. This is actually insane. I'm like flipping and a lone Sandslash switch in. The power of confusion. My opponent is probably confused just as well. See, it doesn't really matter that we kind of wasted energy there. As long as we secure our switch, we've realigned the battle already. Because we don't even need to use shields with like Tentacruel against Azumarill. So they switch in Charger Bug, okay? That's fine. So I'm going for the Grass Knot. They just tank it to the face. I'm just going to bring in Scrafty here. So it's still going to be an interesting fight, but I feel like we're in the better position. We just have to take these X-Scissors to the face. I could use Power Up Punch, it might even be worth it, but I'm hoping they just save their shields for Azumarill. Oh my gosh, yes. This is the dream right now. Yeah, this is like the perfect example of how this team beats Azu. Like if it's Azu in the back, it just beats it. If it's Azu in the front, we just lure it to be trapped with Tentacruel in the end game. We build their confidence so they're like, oh, Azu with 2 shields, I've been told it's good. And then they're faced with a monstrosity of the seas. This is a battle as old as time. A battle as old as season 3. Yeah, that person just straight up left. They were like, I ain't wasting more time. They were like, what's the point? I didn't even have to commit a shield, and their shields didn't matter. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. Such a fun... I love playing this team. Alright. The fact that I flipped that switch, though, is insane. That attack drop destroyed that Sandslash. Yeah, Charger Bug is a tough one. These little Charger Bugs. I feel like this set was like a testament to like getting bad leads and actually winning, because I think I'm like undefeated currently in this set. It's almost like this, somehow the game knew. I was like, this could be educational, how to use the team. Alright. Honestly, with Charger Bug, I'm gonna let it take me out here. Might not be the best case. I'm thinking probably worst. They probably have like some type of Steel type, I just realized. I'll bring in Cresselia and just go for a farm down, because energy on Cresselia can be good. But I'm pretty confident they're probably gonna throw in like a Registeel here or something. I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna suffer. But yeah, it's kind of how Galvantula, I think, is almost worse than Charger Bug because of the lunge spam. Alright, this is kind of a unique scenario. Alright, so they have Venusaur and Skarmory, interesting. Yeah, that's not what I was thinking when the team would be. So we didn't really need Scrafty necessarily, so it was kind of like better that we didn't preserve it. Scrafty could have been decent, I suppose, against Skarmory, but again, not a requirement. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna let this go through. I'm gonna try something. Alright. I could have... if they don't shield, they have the shield, right? Alright, sweet. That's what I was hoping for. Alright, if I got an attack drop here, I would cry. Come on. Attack drop, attack drop. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can live this though. Oh my gosh, yeah. They had the second move though. I mean, that was overall just like a tough battle. Kind of like worst case scenario facing like a Galvantula lead or charge bug. But that's fine too. It's not always a loss, but we want to play it out to see what we could potentially do. I think maybe I could have shielded the Sky Attack, and they had to gain, I think, a little bit of energy to go for the Brave Bird. I don't know though, honestly. I think I would have died regardless to the second Sky Attack at that point. Alright, so we get another Gligar lead. I'm gonna safe swap into Tentacruel. Yeah, similar to what I was saying earlier, this whole set is bad leads, which is good. It's a good learning experience. Okay, Lickitung comes in. And I think that's okay as well. I'm just gonna lower its defenses just so I can rack up more damage here. We'll go for Scald now. If we get an attack drop, that would be pretty cool. But more than likely they won't even shield. Oh, they actually shielded. But we did get an attack drop, which I'm down. I don't know if it's worth shielding this to try to flip switch. You know? I'm thinking maybe I build energy on Scrafty or something. Jesus, what happened there? I think they lagged. Yeah, I think they lagged because that did like no damage at all. Yo, what is up, Zeus? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Shout out to my homie Zeus on Twitch, an amazing Pokemon Go content creator. Hope you're doing well, bud. Thank you so much for that raid, Zeus. What's up, Roots? Great to see you, homie. How's everybody doing? Yeah, my opponent got disconnected there, it seems, for a second, unfortunately. What's up, New Versal? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, let me give you a shout out here in a second, bro. Alright. Appreciate you swinging by. Shout out to the homie Zeus. How was your stream, bud? Let's see, I'll just let this go through. Did that work? Nice. Whoops. I didn't hear all of this, I was like a little distracted. It all comes down to what the backline is at this point. Yo, what's up, Ada? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thank you again for that raid, Zeus. I hope you're having a great day. Alright, so 4-1 set. That was actually really... I mean, that one was kind of scuffed. Honestly, I feel bad for them. But, yeah. That'll be good for our Elo, at least. Definitely need that. Shout out to Roots also, yo. Thank you. That game was kind of scuffed, honestly. I feel bad. But that was a pretty tough set otherwise. Here, I'm gonna grab some more coffee real quick if you just give me 1 second. Thanks for that raid, Zeus. I'm just gonna go fill up my coffee. I gotta like... Probably got like another 40 minutes or so I can like stream before I gotta head off to work tonight. But yeah, I haven't been playing too much this season, but I'm trying to enjoy some of the event. And also, when I get back, I'll evolve my Hundo Primeape to Annihilate. Because I had it as my buddy, that way I can finally evolve it. But yeah, he top left, yeah. But it seemed like he like lagged at one point in the fight, and it like messed up his attack. So I think he just got frustrated and left, because it kind of flipped the entire game for him. I don't know what happened, but I've seen people getting weird connection issues, it seems, today. But it could just be their internet, or maybe they're using like mobile data. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. But just for 1 second, I'm gonna just put up a... Actually, I'll just leave this up. I'll just be right back 1 second. I'll just turn up the music for a second. I didn't leave. I didn't leave. I was just getting coffee. Hey Techo Echo, welcome to the stream. I was just getting more coffee real quick, sorry. I was planning on doing that regardless. So I'm sorry, it was just like timing. Alright. Techo Echo, great to have you here, bud. Thanks for swinging by for a sec. Alright, let me jump into another set here. After we do this battle, I'll evolve my Primeape. It's a little, like, light. The Snorlax in the back. Alright, let's see. Alright, we get Azumarill lead. I'm gonna safe swap into Cresselia. That's pretty much what I always do with this matchup. Lickitung. I guess I'll just go for Moonblast. On the off chance we get an attack drop, that could be pretty significant here, but we can't really rely on RNG. I don't think it's LED. It might be. I don't think so. I think it's just like a regular light in like a plastic shell. A shell of a Snorlax. I'm not gonna really worry too much, I suppose, about trying to flip this switch. But then that happens. Come on. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna die here, just barely. Please let me just win. Alright, this is kind of interesting. It's a wild card now. Hey Adrian, welcome. Yes! Best case scenario right here. I'm not even gonna use my energy, I feel like. Or I'm gonna build up to 2 acid sprays before I throw one. Alright, we got pretty lucky in this battle. Now they'll probably switch. Okay, they have Medicham. Alright. Okay. Please give me attack drop. Okay, no attack drop, that's fine. I mean, this has to be like Ice Punch or Power Punch or something. I'm just gonna Acid Spray it. And honestly, I could probably just bring in Scrafty to eat this Medicham up. Like, it doesn't really matter if I'm getting counter down. I'll just like let everything go through, save my shield for Tentacruel and Azu. Oh yeah! I am on YouTube. I've been on YouTube, but I've just not really been posting much lately in general. And I've only done a few streams. I'm actually multicasting to Twitch and YouTube right now. But yeah, you should definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are interested in keeping up with my GPL, because I've been mainly posting videos as opposed to streaming battles. But I've been so busy recently, that's why I wanted to do this stream, because I just wanted to touch base, just kind of like get in some battles for once. Nice. That's how you deal with Azumarill leads with this team, is you just get lucky. No, honestly, we flipped pretty much every Azumarill lead we've had today. That's why I made this team originally back in Season 3, was for all the Azumarill that were present everywhere. Yeah. Exactly. Your hubby made the dedicated server for Power World? Yo, Power World seems cool. I'm actually planning on... I think when I get off work tomorrow... Here, I'm gonna just throw foul play and switch out. Tomorrow when I get off work, I'm actually planning on streaming Power World. Like my first initial reaction playing the game. I've heard so many good things about it, and I feel like it could be a fun game to play. I just want to see how I feel about it. But yeah, tomorrow evening around like, probably like 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific time, I was planning on like going live. Maybe on my second channel on YouTube also, Daily Sassifrass. I'm just gonna eat these moves. And just farm. And we'll see what they... We're just gonna go for the Moonblast and the Guzzlord. I mean, if they don't shield, we're gonna punish it hardcore. But it's totally fine, we just need alignment in this battle. Okay, so we do get a shield, that's always good. I am excited to try it out. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of possibilities. Dang it, I should have waited out the timer more here. That's my bad. I'm just gonna throw a foul play here. It's not the worst case scenario here, but a little sloppy on my end. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna shield, because they're probably just gonna throw Hurricane. They don't throw Hurricane? That's crazy. I'm just gonna throw Scald then. I'm surprised they baited. Dang, do they actually barely get there? I didn't think they would, but like, yeah. It's gonna be kind of close. Guzzlord has a lot of HP, that's the thing. Well, I'll catch up with you in the chat in one moment, yo. I was hoping they might try to go for the farm down here. I don't know. Don't know if we can do it. If we, I think we can live the Dragon Claw just barely. Yeah. Come on, please. Alright, I played that sloppy and I still was able to pull off the win, thankfully. Adrian says, oh, I see, I wasn't active the last 2 years though. Tons of things changed on Twitch and in the game, but interesting to see you playing the same team. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, that's so funny. Yeah, like that's how long ago it's been since I've made this team. I was saying this team I've made since season 3. Still, I feel like this season of Go Battle League is probably since its inception is like the best time to run this team again. But it's like a team that's just so weird to use. Like Confusion Cresselia, I feel like it's tough to get used to because you can flip matches that you typically would never be able to with Cresselia, but you also lose matches that you would not normally lose with Cresselia. Like I had to switch in, like I switched in Cresselia in one of my earlier matches, and someone switched in a Shadow, a Low, and Sandslash. They took the Moonblast and they got an attack drop from it, and I ended up flipping the switch because of confusion damage, which is insane. Like I've flipped Trevenant switch-ins before. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, like Tentacruel got pretty good. Oh yeah, he is good to you, that's for sure, Ada. Alright, I'm gonna save swap to Tentacruel here. Tough lead here. But yeah, Tentacruel got buffed this season with Scald, having essentially a 50% chance to drop attack. I could just go for Scald first. I actually do that a lot of times. I just go double Scald here. And a lot of times it just brings Lantern down far enough that I can essentially just go for a farm down. They might bait me. That'd be a pretty good call. Alright, they didn't do that. Thankfully. This is a little bit better for us because they didn't do that. I think this is the best Tentacruel's ever been. It's mainly because of that Scald buff. Because getting those attack drops occasionally will flip the game incredibly. Alright. Definitely a tough match. So the Annihilate's going to be a problem for us for sure. The thing about it though is I don't really know their backline, but more than likely this game's already over. If they have a steel type, it's pretty much GG. Okay, they end up having Talonflame. Was not expecting that. Interesting. They're gonna switch here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is GG. I feel like Annihilate can... Wait, actually... Yeah, that's game. They have enough energy here. I can't commit a shield against Talonflame. Yeah. And even then, I don't think I could have farmed down at full health on Annihilate. It would have been too... I would have been... I've pretty much... Unless I think I would have got hit with a Shadow Ball, even if I called the bait or whatever. They didn't have to bait. Yeah, that was a tough one to come back from. GG. Alright, let's see. So we got a Gligar, Shadow. I'm going to save swap to Tentacruel here. In comes Lantern. I'm going to try to play the Lantern matchup a little bit different. Because a lot of times they do just go for Scald first, because they never shield. And if you get an attack drop, it can help out a little bit. Let's see. Yo, that's awesome. You have my fish drawing from Inktober. Wow, God, that's awesome to hear. I'm glad that you still have it. That's dope. Yeah, I didn't do Inktober like the last couple years at all. I used to stream it. Maybe I did last year, I don't remember. Not the last year, but maybe the year before that I did. So in this scenario, I would actually prefer to double shield here, even though it's already kind of a dicey scenario for us. Only for the fact that we can flip switch. And it's already a bleak situation for us. So they bring in Gligar, and we're just gonna expel our energy because we're definitely not getting to the Scald here. Fortunately for us, they didn't know how much energy we had, and they do commit the shield, which looks really good in our favor. Also good because we are running Confusion Cresselia. And yeah. We're just gonna bring in Scrafty here on the Lickitung. I think this is looking alright. We might be able to overcome with Cresselia. I'm thinking that potentially the damage that we output with Confusion and Acid Spray might be enough for us to flip that match. Because I feel like they didn't really know how to react initially. Because they probably weren't expecting Confusion. But we'll find out. I'm going to just save Foul Play, try to use Foul Play on Gligar before I get hit with that Aerial Ace or whatever. And then hopefully I can go for a Moonblast. Nice, I got my Foul Play off, so they pretty much have to shield this. If they don't, it's going to be pretty good for me. Alright. It must have been a CMP. I mean, I guess they didn't have to shield that, but I would have just confused them down at that point. Alright, we can go for Moonblast, and then we can just Confusion down from there. If this, I don't think this will knock out, but we'll be able to just farm down. Enjoy your dinner also, Adrian, yeah. I gotta go to work soon, so I'm probably gonna finish up here. I forgot to evolve my Primeape. I'll do that next. After this battle. This might even be the last battle of the set. I'm not entirely sure. I just kind of get caught up in the battles, you know? I just go battle, 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 battle when I get a set going. Alright, real quick. So we're 3-1 currently that set. It is a tough set for sure. But real quick, I want to evolve my Primeape. That's a Hundo. There it is right there. Hundo. I don't have enough for Master League 1, but I have a decent amount of XL. I mean, it's not like that far off. I'm going to try to catch some more Mankey with my Mega Lopunny. But this will be my first evolution of Annihilate, and it's going to be a Hundo, so I'm pretty excited about that. Let's go. It's cool that they brought this to Pokemon Go already. I knew this thing was going to be a menace once they brought it in the game. It's just crazy to think this Pokemon's already in Pokemon Go. There's my Dex entry. Yo, that's sick. Hundo Annihilate, and just to verify. There it is. So I can now work on something else as my buddy. Might as well check some of these. I had to work yesterday during the Porygon Community Day, but during my, I think it was lunch, I did check a lure that was near my work, and I did find one shiny Porygon. Thanks, Adrian. You take care, bud. Thanks for swinging by for a minute. Right. Just quick catching all this stuff real quick. It's in the name. I'll probably just finish up this set and then head off for the day. It's kind of like a shorter stream because I do have to work soon. Unless it looks like I can maybe hit Veteran, because it... Honestly, if I go 4-1 here, I'm pretty close to Veteran. I might be able to hit it if I do another set after this. And it's like a 4-1 or higher. Alright, what type of lead? Jellicent lead. Shiny Jellicent, in fact. That looks crazy. Not a bad matchup for us. I'll just get straight foul play here, because a lot of times they just take the first foul play. Yeah. And surf is fine. I can just tank a surf. It's quite okay. I'll just let the second surf also go through, not a problem. Not gonna worry much about it. Build a little bit of energy, then throw foul play. Because why not? They're not gonna shield this anyways, more than likely. In comes Skeledirge. So I'm just gonna throw foul play and let Scrafty die here. This might be like an all ghost team. It feels like it might be. So I'm gonna bring in Tentacruel. There's no need to wait out the timer. So in this scenario, they could bait me. I mean, we could take a Shadow Ball too, probably. Yeah, more than likely they weren't gonna bait. Yeah, let's see. They have Trevenant in the back. So it is an all ghost team. Interesting. Please get an attack drop. Yeah, that's actually kind of insane. I'm not going to shield the Shadow Ball. I think I'll shield once here just so I have energy for Skeledirge. I don't think I could have actually gotten off double Grass Knot here, so I'm just going to throw the Moonblast. If I got an attack drop, that'd be kind of insane. Come on. I think the problem is, though, it has enough energy to throw a double move. Yeah, I don't know if I can get to the Scald before they get off the... If it's double Disarming Voice, I think I might barely live, but it's probably still enough to like take me out. Yeah, they got the Shadow Ball. Nicely done. I think if I would have shielded the first Shadow Ball, that would have been a little bit smarter. I mean, it was kind of obvious that with the energy advantage, they didn't need to necessarily go for a bait move. But yeah, nicely done. Very spicy. Alright, so yeah, I'm actually just going to end it there because I do have to like get ready for work here. But relatively decent sets. I mean, I definitely gained Elo today. I think I was at like 2370 or something when I started. So I did like, what, like I did like 3 or 4 sets. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, I had fun playing the team. I mean, definitely tough battles too. Nothing that's just like a walk in the park. I mean, a couple that were actually kind of like a walk in the park, but a lot of them we just had terrible leads and we were able to overcome. So I feel pretty good about that. So thanks for tuning into today's stream. Definitely, if you're on YouTube, definitely consider liking the video. It does help my content out a lot here on the platform. Consider subscribing for more GBL content as well. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks again, Zeus, for that raid earlier too, bro. I really appreciate you. Much love to you.